Ladies and gentlemen of the video game and first-person shooter community, I just got one thing to say to you when it comes to Halo Infinite. It's back! As fortunate as I was able to get in on the Halo technical preview. I was lucky to get the email. I was lucky to get in without any real issues. That being said, let's just get right into it. I'm your boy, Veteran Gamer, and I'm here to talk about Halo, the technical preview. I'm just going to dive right into it because everybody wants to know, how does this game play? How does it play based on this build that the devs made sure for us to know it was 2 months old from when we actually played it? And in saying that, the best way I can describe Halo Infinite's multiplayer is that it's Halo 3 with modernized movement. That's literally it. And that is not a bad thing. That is exactly what I personally wanted in this Halo. And that's what I can at least attest a lot of people wanted, because the general response across the community is genuinely overly positive. This game is Halo 3 with sprint, slide, and vaulting. That's pretty much the quick summarization of how this game plays. I know some people are divided when it comes to the sprint. Just know that the sprint is only like 10% faster than the base movement speed. But when you're are walking, if you will, you don't show up on the radar as opposed to sprinting. So not only when you sprint is your gun not pointing in the direction that you need it to, you will show up on the radar while someone who's just walking, gun in hand ready, can walk without being revealed from the radar. That is a huge tactical advantage. So even though people are iffy with the sprint is basically relegated to escaping gunfire or to traverse the map in a fast manner from like jump point to jump point. Other than that, you shouldn't be sprinting. You should just be walking. In saying that, the game plays mostly like Halo 3. This is the best thing for it. Everybody starts every match with an assault rifle, a pistol, 2 grenades. Everything else you have to pick up in the sandbox. So everybody starts on the level playing field. There is no loadouts. There is no suit abilities. So you got to use the sandbox. You got to find where the power weapons are, where the general weapons are. The good thing is that the game does tell you where the power weapons are and when they're dropping. So you will always know when it's happening, and most likely if you're going for a power weapon, expect a fight. In saying that, this technical preview, it is a technical preview. We were mostly here to test bots. There was issues, obviously. Many people couldn't jump in. The 900 series GPUs, for some reason, were not supported, and those players couldn't play. There was optimization issues. I ran the game on medium settings with my rig only getting like 60, 70 frames per second. And other people who had 3080s and 3090s couldn't get 90 frames per second, right? So people need to understand that this was a preview build and that this game particularly is built for the Xbox console first. That's why the Xbox Series X can play it at 120 frames, but PCs can't, right? It's obviously the optimization needs work. They acknowledged that before they even released the tech preview. So there was, little quirks, but it's to be expected. It's not that we didn't know that. Obviously, we can't talk about the campaign. We can't talk about Forge. We don't have anything about it. But based on this slice, this game is going to be good. The guns, every single gun feels really, really good. Everything about the game just feels right. Whether you're vaulting, sliding, regardless of the gun, melee, for some reason, everything is designed to perfection. That's what it feels like from a multiplayer standpoint. It just feels right. There is a couple of, balancing issues. The plasma pistol, nobody used the plasma pistol. It was garbage. The sniper rifle, the S7 sniper, that felt a little weird, and I believe that the scope is too zoomed in. I think they need to dial that back a bit. And obviously the BR, as amazing as it was, is slightly OP. Same with the Needler. The Needler is also slightly OP as well. But aside from that, the balance, nothing was crazy. Power weapons are power weapons. There was a few new toys in terms of equipment for us to play with. You know, the grapple hook. Everybody knows about the grapple hook. It's a lot of fun with what you can do with the grapple hook. And on top of that, there was also threat sensors. Things basically like Hanzo's sonar arrow from Overwatch. If you ever use that, you'll know exactly how it works. You throw it, it's like a grenade. You throw it, it attaches to a wall, it pulsates, revealing all enemies, even behind walls. These are just some of the new toys that they gave us. But in general, everything felt right and everything felt balanced for the most part. This is exactly what I wanted from a new Halo. It's exactly, I am thrilled, I am excited. From everybody that I personally talked to and read on Twitter and what have you, the general reception is that this game is going to be good. So long as the campaign delivers and the launch is more or less smooth, 343 can not only remove the stigma of producing bad Halos, but they may have been able to produce the best Halo multiplayer experience there is. And that is a testament to 343. That is, you know, a big kudos to the devs. And I'm excited. I can't wait to get my hands on the full release. I can't wait for the next flight. I'm already suffering from withdrawals as I make this video. Halo Infinite is the real deal, and it is a game that anyone on Xbox or PC or who has Game Pass needs to keep an eye on. And quite frankly, because the multiplayer is free to play, I highly recommend trying it. This is Veteran Gamer. I hope to see you guys next time.
Watch my back.